that no matter who we meet, if the lady looks above a certain age, the first question we ask is, so how come you're not married? So how come you don't have babies? How come you're not... Hello? This is it's like asking someone their salary. It's like asking someone very intimate questions. We have to learn to set boundaries on what we can and cannot ask. In my mid-30s, not married, so when people ask me about it, inside I go low and I feel sad. How do I keep myself stable? You know what? I honestly want to start to create a club of unmarried women. Like, that should be one of my intentions, or one of you please take this up as a project. It is so sad that we have allowed the patriarchy or the world or our society or our community to decide what is the right age for a woman to get married. I have a feeling that we have to get over all of this now. See, earlier it was very, very important that some woman got married at the right age because you were first a burden on your parents, and then how it was treated in the mindset was a burden. So because you were a burden, you had to be let go. Today, no parent is firstly believing or thinking like that. Yes, for society's sake, they want you to get married, but it's for society's sake. So for you, you have to first start to come up with a new story. What's the new story you're going to give yourself? That I am complete whether I have a man in my life or not. When he will come, he will complement my life, not complete me. You know how many women are unhappy in their marriage and would love to exchange places with you? So I feel like we do a disservice to women when marriage becomes more important than the man that we are marrying. Let me repeat that. It is a disservice we do when marriage becomes more important than the man that we are marrying. I would rather you not marry than marry a man who's not worth your time, energy, effort, personality, everything. Yeah? So if God has delayed this process for you, start to believe there must be other reasons. All of us have different challenges in our life, and maybe the challenge for some of us is that, you know what, we won't be able to find our life partner easily. And that's the challenge, right? Some people are born blind, some people are born with less money, some people are born with relatives which are not the best to deal with, some people are born with different destinies, correct? And one of the destiny issues that we can have is that we don't have the perfect partner, or we are not able to attract the perfect partner into our life. Please know, firstly, you have to start to tell yourself that this is the chosen destiny. When you were a soul in the soul kingdom, whatever it is that your personality or your soul needed to learn, for that you have come on earth. And maybe the point in what your soul needs to learn the most is how to be happy single, how to feel complete single. You're only going low because deep down you're believing that there is a right age. I want you to give up on this concept. Earlier on, it was very important because you could only have babies if you married at the right age. Today, you can freeze your eggs, there is IVF, there is test tube babies, there is surrogacy, there is the ability to adopt. There are so many various ways to have children that whole stigma of, oh my God, the girl's turned 30, after this she won't get pregnant is over. It's done with. And we have to move on. I love the Ekta Kapoor, Dushmita Sen models of, being so complete as a woman that you don't need a man. If you want a man and you find the right one, God bless you. But you know what? I think like women now need to come together with other gorgeous women and form this club where we won't allow anyone to make us feel lesser just because we don't have a partner. I don't know, I think I'm very passionate about this changing because I'm feeling like we as a society have become so insensitive that no matter who we meet, if the lady looks above a certain age, the first question we ask is, so how come you're not married? So how come you don't have babies? How come you're not... Hello? This is it's like asking someone their salary. It's like asking someone very intimate questions. We have to learn to set boundaries on what we can and cannot ask. That's one. The other is, okay, till the time we can't change society, at least we can change our response, because that's where our control lives, right? So when a lot of women tell me, but when people ask me this, I go low. That's because the story you're telling yourself is that when they ask you that question, you feel incomplete, you feel, lesser, you feel a void. I want you to reverse this. I want you to start to give the story that, you know what, honestly, I haven't found someone who's been worthy of me. And the day I do, I'll be happy to marry. And when you give a honest, complete answer, sometimes these people back off. So, when we try to do gol matol, I know one of my cousins who very sweetly will say, find me one, no. I'm waiting. And I think that kind of shuts everybody up. And I love that response of hers because it comes from such a place of confidence. So look for what's going to be. I think I want you to pre-prepare your answer for others. And I want you to pre-prepare your mindset when somebody will ask you. Because in the society we live, every single person is juggling with something. I have a friend whose daughter is a little dark. It doesn't matter where she takes her. Every single person has made it their personal agenda to put something on her daughter's face so that she becomes as fair as the mother. I think that's such a... this is just one such... I'm saying that all of us are juggling with something or the other till the time we keep giving the remote control in the hands of others on the thing that we are most sensitive about. We're going to keep getting hurt and we're going to keep feeling low. And what are we going to land up doing because of that? Avoiding people. Instead, I want you to show up with so much confidence regarding that one thing that you think is a minus, that everyone else starts to get comfortable because you are so comfortable with yourself. So see, I don't know, I'm just trying to include everyone in this conversation because all of us have some stigma that we're dealing with. And if we can, deal with it correctly, I think we will empower other women with the same issue to learn to deal with it. So you, I know, are an extremely empowered woman, Mansi. So I'm going to encourage you to become the role model for all those people who are suffering like you.